Hi, Leo. Welcome to Tarot Readings by Roxby. I am here to do your weekly love reading and your angel advice oracle card messages for the week of November 6th through the 12th, 2016. It is Tuesday. I do apologize for the weeklies getting up late to you guys. Those of you that have been with me since day one, have heard me complain about, how long it takes to upload to YouTube as opposed to my Facebook page. And it really does take a lot of patience to upload to YouTube. And with the private readings as well, it's just, and I do work. I have a house cleaning service, those of you that don't know. And I do try my best. I really do. This is the first time that I've ever been late with the weeklies. The monthlies, yeah, usually. But not really. I feel like as long as it's within the week. But I want to mention this. Those of you, especially, okay, my new subscribers, welcome. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. I say it all the time. I love doing this for you guys. The monthlies, the love monthlies, the weeklies, your comments, interacting back and forth with you guys, even after your private readings. Those of you that would like a private reading with me, my contact info will be below the video, as well as the link to my Facebook page. Now, those of you that want to connect with me on my Facebook page, it's great. I do free readings on there a lot, contests. I do a lot on my page. But the biggest thing, and I've been doing this for the past couple of nights, and it's working out beautifully. I could upload an hour-long video, private reading, to my Facebook page, and it is up. It was up. A 55-minute private reading last night was up in 18 minutes. YouTube, it would take hours. So, and those of you that allow me to do that, you guys already know, I'm throwing in a bunch of extra cards for you, and I will do that for, anyone who lets me upload it to my page. Some people just are not into that. They want it emailed. I get that. That's fine. It is whatever it is for you, whatever works. But those of you that have allowed me to upload your readings to the page, thank you, because really you guys have saved me hours. Okay, so let's get into your cards. We are going to, I have two cards, During Virtue, Rally Valentine's, Angel Tarot. Okay, so this is the Page of Air. You'll know it better as the Page of Swords. Logical, honest, impulsive, curious. At the bottom of the card it says, challenging information, delays or change to plans, and truth delivered without tact. Okay, so those of you that, that are possibly, signing contracts this week, that have to do with, like buying a new home, property, definitely a good week for that. Just, as far as signing contracts, it's definitely an energy of useful information coming into you this week. It's because of your hard work in business, in your work dealings. There could be people around you, that can help, help you, giving you, useful information, that could help you, in furthering this opportunity. But definitely it could be, definitely, all pages are of message, news. It could be communication that's coming in. But anything as far as like legal documents, regarding your home, your property, I feel like that's really positive at the beginning of the week, or maybe it's already happened, being that, I am late getting the reading up. Your next card is the Two of Earth. You'll know it better as the Two of Pentacles. And it is a card of, at the bottom it says too much going on at once, the need to make a decision. Consider maybe a more playful approach. So, it is a card that shows you, making decisions. It is a card again of negotiations. So, home, property, there could be decisions, maybe if, you're looking for a new home, looking to buy a new home, you're trying to choose between two different homes. You could, choosing between two different people this week. It is a card of multitasking, where you need to, find balance within your home, your relationships. But this card is like a juggling act. You're just, juggling too many things at once. Definitely just make sure this week, pay attention to, the financial and property matters. But definitely fairness this week, willingness, and definitely you're going to find a good balance between, your work and your personal life. But definitely I feel like you could be making decisions too for some of you between two things. And before you make that decision, you need this information, this clarity. Maybe you need to review the contracts that are coming in. Okay, by Archangel Michael, also by Doreen Virtue. Go forward fearlessly. Okay, with this card, you are moving forward. You're moving right along. It shows that you're on the right path. It's safe for you to definitely move forward this week, especially with your plans. Definitely hold intentions, that are focused on your heart's desire. Right now it's definitely important for you to take action, no matter how small or seemingly, inconsequential it might seem toward your desired outcome this week. But you could definitely ask Archangel Michael for guidance. With this card, you are supported as you make life changes. For some of you, you could absolutely leave an unhealthy situation. Making your decision, whether it's, if it is regarding a relationship, deciding between two people. It's a good time to start a new business or other, business ventures. If you are, getting involved in a new relationship this week, definitely, with that card, open your heart, your mind, And, whatever choices that you're making this week, you're on the right path. It's where you're meant to be. It's where you're meant to be. You're being led. You're being guided. Loving words from Jesus, also by Doreen Virtue. Ask and you shall receive, that your joy may be full. John 16:24. If you would like to pick up the Bible one day this week and read that verse, beautiful. Messages from your angels. Wow, by Doreen Virtue. This is just Chantel. This card never comes out. It's a new romance is imminent, either within a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving this week. Definitely, if you have been looking for more romance and passion, it's here for you this week. Chantel is the romance angel, and she is here to help you. New love is definitely on its way to you. You could definitely, open the door to this romance, by opening your heart. Moving forward fearlessly. This romance is definitely coming your way. Definitely be candid about your feelings and intentions. Be playful, even in your existing romance. Whatever it is, whether you're in a relationship or you're married, there's new romance, there's new passion on the horizon. It's a passionate week. I love that card. I don't see it too often. But you guys, my Leo's got it. Okay, and some of you guys are tired and you're not having any fun. From the Dolphins and the Mermaids, also by Doreen Virtue, we have friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. So you guys are not having fun. Fun is underrated. Nobody has fun anymore. You're busy with responsibilities, but it is important to take time out to play with some of your friends. And this card urges you, to make a date. Go have fun with a companion, with a new acquaintance, this new love that's coming in. It's really a beautiful week for you guys. It's just some good old-fashioned company this week, some good old-fashioned fun, hooking up with some old friends, a romantic partner. I feel too, if you've been waiting for someone to decide, whether it's you or the other person, what I'm saying could go either way. If you're waiting to hear from this person this week, that could really come in quickly for you guys. Now we have autumn, messages from the fairies. Autumn, in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. Well, that's now for most of us. It is fall. And that is when all of your hopes, your dreams, your desires, this move to a new home, will all manifest. Okay. Magical Times Empowerment Cards by Jody Berksma. They're beautiful cards, and they are powerful cards. They're beautiful. You guys have healing. And it says, bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom. Guide us to the path of newness. So, this week, try to allow the universe to show you the path to healing. You deserve vibrant good health and abundance, energy. You're going to let go of all the anxiety that you're feeling this week. Honor your wonderful body with rest, good food, moderate exercise. Embrace your inner child. You will give yourself all the love that you need. You will heal your life. If you've been feeling sick, just not feeling well, having health issues, healing. A lot of healing. Definitely healing. Okay. Love and Romance. Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Okay, you have Demonstrate Love. These are beautiful cards. They're huge, but they're beautiful. So at the bottom of the card, it does say, find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. So with this card, sometimes people give clues about what is important to them. It could be listening when they have a lot to say, taking a walk, helping with chores, planning to go on a vacation. Maybe this week just pay attention what others are telling you, because they can help you understand, how to love them better. Romance Angels cards by Doreen Virtue. The messages come through Archangel Michael. Romantic feelings. All right, your feelings are worth exploring this week in this new relationship. Some of you guys could already be friends. Like, this person really could be from the past, I feel like, too. Honeymoon. Whoa. Must be true. Some of you guys could really be enjoying the bliss of a holiday time together. Some of you really could be going on your honeymoon. But more so, a trip. Like a day trip. Anything. Just spending that quality time together. Getting out more. Having some fun. Even if it is with your friends. I mean, it's so important to do that. I need to practice what I preach. For real. Work does get in the way. There's not enough hours in the day. And calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. This person is in your surroundings. You know them. Maybe just demonstrate, flirt. Demonstrate this week love in some sort of way, towards this new person that's coming in. That could possibly be an air sign who would be younger, no more than 30, or possibly an earth sign. So air being Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, earth being Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Whoever it is for you. It's beautiful though. Love it. Okay, Leo. Those are the messages for you this week. I hope this reading helps you guys out for the week. Truly, thank you guys so much for taking the time to view the video. Have a blessed week. You should. Your cards are fantastic. And I will see you guys back here soon with the Oracle cards. Bye-bye.